In 1977, NASA launched two spacecraft that would change our understanding of the cosmos forever: Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. They were built not just to explore the planets of our solar system, but to venture beyond, into the unknown, carrying with them golden records, a message from Earth to whatever might exist in the dark beyond our star. Decades have passed since their launch, and yet they continue to transmit data from the very edge of the solar system. But now, something strange has happened. Voyager 2, the second of the pair, has sent a signal that scientists can't explain. After that, silence. At first, NASA called it a misalignment issue, a simple case of the spacecraft turning its antennas slightly away from Earth. But as analysts reviewed the final data, the pattern wasn't noise. It wasn't random. The transmission was structured, rhythmic. It didn't match any form of technical malfunction they had seen before. And then, the signal stopped. Voyager 2, billions of miles from home, went quiet. What could cause this? A malfunction? A collision with interstellar debris? Or, could it be something else entirely? This is not just a technical mystery. It's a cosmic one. Because as we dig deeper, we uncover possibilities that challenge what we know about deep space, and what might be waiting for us in it. Let's go back. Voyager 2 has always been unique. It's the only spacecraft to have visited all four gas giants: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Its trajectory took it on a path that allowed it to explore the outer solar system in greater detail than Voyager 1. It saw geysers erupting from Neptune's moon Triton, complex weather patterns on Uranus, and magnetic anomalies around Saturn. After completing its planetary mission, it kept going. Past the heliopause, the boundary where the sun's influence fades, and into interstellar space. For decades, it faithfully sent back data about cosmic rays, magnetic fields, and plasma waves. It gave us our first direct readings from interstellar space. But all that changed recently. In August 2023, Voyager 2 transmitted something unexpected. Instead of the normal telemetry and sensor data, analysts saw a brief but structured signal, a kind of pulse, that repeated in a strange pattern. Then, silence. No science data. No response to commands. NASA remained calm, at least in public. They claimed the spacecraft had received a misaligned command, causing it to shift orientation and lose contact. But among a select group of scientists and data analysts, the feeling was different. Disturbed. Because this was not just a silence, it was a silence that followed something off. The signal wasn't like previous errors. It showed symmetry. A pulse, then a pause. Then a different pulse. Then a repeat. Like a code. Some argued it resembled a binary pattern, something seen in deliberate transmissions, not in cosmic noise or hardware failure. No one could explain it. And yet, no one would publicly acknowledge its implications. Deep in NASA's archives, there are logs, internal discussions about anomalous behavior from spacecraft. In most cases, these anomalies are attributed to normal space conditions: radiation spikes, micrometeorite impacts, software corruption. But Voyager 2's last transmission didn't match any of those. Waves Discovery asks, what could cause a 46-year-old spacecraft, operating autonomously in interstellar space, to emit a structured, rhythmic signal before falling silent? One theory is electromagnetic interference. But that doesn't hold up. In the vacuum of space, especially beyond the heliopause, interference is minimal. Another theory is cosmic ray damage, a high-energy particle disrupting memory or processing. Yet such damage usually results in data corruption, not organized pulses. Some suggest the spacecraft might have interacted with a form of plasma wave or field unknown to us, something that disrupted its systems while imprinting a signature in the signal. If so, what was it? Others go further. There are whispers, mostly among fringe theorists, but not exclusively, of artificial influence. That Voyager the second of may have encountered something not natural. Something alien. This isn't just the imagination of sci-fi dreamers. In 2012, when Voyager 1 crossed into interstellar space, it too experienced a strange phenomenon, an unexplained increase in plasma density and a sharp frequency shift in its instruments. At the time, it was called a coincidence. But now, with Voyager 2 showing an even more bizarre event, those old anomalies are being re-examined. Let's entertain the idea, just for a moment, that Voyager 2 did come into contact with something out there. A form of intelligence. A structure. A signal. How would we know? We wouldn't. Not immediately. Voyager's instruments are limited. It wasn't built to detect or analyze non-natural signals. But if something did notice Voyager 2 passing through its region of space, something capable of intercepting or responding, it might send a message back. Or worse, it might disable the probe to protect its secrecy. Could this final transmission have been a warning? A test? Or even a reply? The implications are staggering. What if we've already had contact, and we didn't recognize it? What if Voyager 2 has seen something that wasn't meant to be seen? Remember, Voyager 2 carries a golden record, a time capsule of humanity, containing sounds, greetings in 55 languages, music, and encoded scientific knowledge. Designed by Carl Sagan and his team, it's our message to the universe. This is who we are. What if someone found it, and responded? And what about the location? Voyager 2 is currently in a region of interstellar space far beyond any known planetary body. There's nothing nearby, no stars, no debris clouds, no known anomalies. Yet, in this empty darkness, something happened. In secret meetings, scientists have debated whether the probe should be reactivated manually or left alone. Some argue that sending more signals could reveal Earth's location to any unknown observers. Others insist that hiding is pointless. We've already announced ourselves with the golden record. If someone or something is out there, they already know. Meanwhile, independent researchers have tried to recreate the signal pattern from Voyager 2's last broadcast. Several have noted that the rhythm of the pulses resembles known mathematical constants. Others claim the pattern is similar to early computer boot sequences, suggesting that Voyager 2 may have been deliberately accessed or disrupted. But how? There's only one answer that fits, and it's one we're not ready to face. That something intelligent is out there. That we're not alone. And that Voyager 2, our humble messenger, just brushed against the edge of a cosmic truth we don't yet understand. Back at NASA, engineers have managed to re-establish partial contact. A weak signal was detected after weeks of attempts. But the instruments remain unresponsive. The data stream is empty. It's as if Voyager 2 is awake but unable, or unwilling, to speak. Could it be damage? Possibly. Could it be silence imposed by something else? That's what keeps scientists awake at night. Voyager 2 is more than a spacecraft. It's a symbol of hope, of exploration, of the human desire to reach beyond what we know. And now, it may also be a warning. We sent our voice into the stars. And maybe, just maybe, something answered. As the years pass, Voyager 2 will continue drifting through the galaxy. It will remain silent unless reawakened. Or until something else touches it again. One day, in a distant future, it may be found, by someone not from Earth. And they'll hear our greeting. See our images. Know our music. They'll know we were here. And they'll know we were reaching. Until then, we're left with a question that chills even the most grounded minds. What really happened to Voyager 2? And more importantly, what did it find in the dark? Discover IA 2.0 will continue to follow this mystery and bring you updates as they emerge. Until then, keep looking up. Because the silence out there, it might not be empty at all.